What do you want to talk about?
Well, I want to talk about, you know what actually I am thinking about?
What?
You know the show that we were watching this morning?
Yeah.
With the blonde gal and her husband in Belize, was it? Was it Belize?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember her name?
The one that shot her husband?
Did she?
She accidentally said she shot him.
Right. They were at a dock at night.
Mm-hmm.
And
he was teaching her how to load a gun.
Because he was an ex-police officer, right?
I think he was police chief at one time.
Oh, wow.
Or was still police chief. I'm not sure.
And she said that
And he was a billionaire.
I didn't know he was a billionaire.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And she said that their relationship was kind of rocky at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And
They weren't sleeping together.
Right. They had separate bedrooms.
But they acted like they were still together when other people were around.
And they had children.
Yes.
She said her children, but I mean...
It's their children.
Right. And I believe at the time they were getting a hotel going, right?
Right.
Okay.
So they had some hotels too or something. They had money.
Sounds
they were
like it.
Investing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
I was getting the desert and not you.
The beautiful desert. So, anyway, so it was nighttime. They were on a dock.
Right.
They were getting into a boat. And she said that he had been wanting her to learn how to handle a gun.
Right.
She wanted a gun.
Well, he wanted her to have a gun. She didn't act like she wanted a gun.
Yeah, it certainly didn't seem like it. Right. She didn't want one. And now, did he get shot behind the ear?
Yes.
Okay.
In the neck.
Oh, he got shot in the neck. Okay.
Behind his ear.
Now, was she sentenced for this? It didn't look like she was in jail.
No. I think she hasn't gone to trial yet.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm not sure.
Was she arrested?
Did we ever finish it?
No.
No. We gotta
didn't
finish it.
We didn't finish it yet. But so she hasn't gone to trial. Was she arrested for it?
Yes.
So they did suspect
They're accusing her. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I believe they said something like it wasn't murder. I think they're trying to do manslaughter.
Oh, like it was an accident.
Yeah. She keeps saying it was an accident.
I see. Wow. Yeah. So we were watching
that.
Yeah.
Because Chrissy loves crime and murder.
I love murder. It helps me to relax.
Yeah.
Okay, Vera, you got to tell them.
It's really neat.
It's so cool though, because there's a reason why.
Yeah, I used to watch it with my father.
And he was a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
we would try to figure it out before the end of the show.
Yeah, but now my favorite, I love watching the crime shows. Yeah, Perry Mason is like my latest favorite that my mom and I are watching because you got me into it. But it's fun, right?
Yeah.
You have to find out. What's really cool though is your mom was very psychic.
Yes.
And your father was a cop.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
And he claimed he was more psychic than my mom.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
So he claimed that. Did you ever find that to be true?
I didn't really. I mean, I was younger back then. It was like I didn't really. I just went, oh, that's nice.
I see. Yeah, back then you were interested in other things.
Well, I was interested in that, but it's like, when your parents tell you something, and then I wonder why my son does that.
I see.
It's kind of like, that's nice.
Yeah, that's what we do, huh?
Yeah.
But
Paybacks are it.
But you got but you got the best of both worlds.
Yes.
Because you got the psychic aspect from your mom and dad.
Yes.
And then the sleuth investigator side from my
dad.
Father. Yes. And it's really cool. I love your story about when he used to take you for ride-alongs when you were a baby.
I was a baby.
So you were raised in it.
I was a night baby. I just would cry all night because I didn't want to sleep. So he would pick the graveyard shift to give my mom time to sleep. And he would take me.
Serious?
Yeah.
So that's why he was on graveyard all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
But when you were watching it, did you have a feeling that she's guilty?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
It just doesn't smell right.
Right. Yeah.
you know, she was saying that alone, they didn't get along. They stayed away from each other, and yet they were together on a pier.
Right.
And holding guns.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. So we'll see. So this must.
But she's a cool cucumber, I tell you that.
Oh man, she is.
She held her own with Piers.
Yeah.
Morgan.
She did. Mm-hmm. She did. And that's where it's like it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
You know, it's really hard because, like you were pointing out, lie detector tests aren't that reliable anymore.
Because people can cheat.
Yes, and now it's fascinating the body language experts, and that's even had a journey unto itself, hasn't it?
Exactly.
Vera, do you want to talk about how it's even more has been revealed within the body language line of work? Because really, the baseline we were talking about this morning, and you mentioned how our baseline comes into play too.
Yeah, it's called a tell. It's just something that you do throughout your conversation. It's like just the way you talk. Yeah.
A good example of that is Ben Chu, Johnny Depp's attorney, and how he has a lot of that blinking because for some people that could determine that they
Rapid blinking is lying.
It's lying, but for him, it's his baseline. Like he's always doing that. Yeah. It's like you're mentioning it could be a nervous tick, or it could just be.
It's fascinating though. I love watching those people that do that. The body language.
Yeah. So in his case, it's not lying. It's just that's his baseline.
Yeah.
It is fascinating though. It is.
And then I always thought that people who lie can't look at you in the face, but that's not true. They can look you dead in the eye.
See, isn't that interesting? Yeah. But we're learning a lot. Yeah. All of us.
Yes.
Because they're all over YouTube now.
Yeah.
There's great channels that talk about it. It seemed to become popular, at least to me, when Lie to Me, that show on TV,
I love that
came
show.
out. Yeah. And then after that, it just kind of grew. Very interesting. So, you're feeling that she is guilty, so we'll see what happens. It's so fascinating how people think that they can get away, that they're smarter than law.
Right. And now Sammy was just telling me about this one guy that I think he killed his fiance or girlfriend or something in 1992, and they just couldn't put him at the scene. And in 2022, he was caught. They got his DNA. It's whenever they pick up a cold case.
Oh my god.
So they checked DNA and he was caught.
How many years later?
Oh well, 1990, I think Sammy said 1992.
Oh my gosh, it's only been
2022.
Wow, it's only been 30 years.
Yeah.
And they got him.
They got him.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I can only.
And he was wealthy too.
Really?
Yeah, and Sammy said he's still wealthy, so she's very much for justice, right? Sammy
yes.
Is.
Does Sammy have a justice theme?
Yes.
See, now that's
she's
really
a Libra.
It's really cool too because we all have a life theme. Actually, more than one, and we'll have to do a video on our life themes.
Right.
And that's going to also help direct what is a theme throughout our life.
Right.
So, of course, like the great example that Vera just had, Sammy's theme is justice. So she's going to want to see justice happening around her and in situations in the world.
Like she'll ask me about movies before she watches them because if they don't have justice at the end, she doesn't want to watch.
Tell her not to watch a lot of those old classic black and white Japanese because they always die. Like everybody dies in the end, even the good people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Okay, shall be continued because we have to run an errand.
Here we are. 2 for them. I'll add on 2 for them.
Okay.
I will.
Well, then add on 3.
Should I do small or what do you think? Mediums?
Grandes. Oh, for John, but I don't care whatever you want. Okay, we're at our favorite Starbucks.
Okay. We'll see.
And we need a tray.
Okay. I'll bat my eyes.
I don't know if that would be enough.
Oh, I'll teach you whatever.
I got more money.
It's very hot, so we need to have our refreshments.
Did I just say I got more money? I have more money.
We got more money, girl. Sounds better when you say it. We'll see if she'll be up for us.
I was gonna do. What was I gonna do?
I was wondering, could we add on a couple things?
Yeah, what do you want to add?
Could we add 3 grande frappuccinos?
Yeah, what kind?
Just
The
the regular
coffee?
coffee.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Until I'm not
$29.20.
videotaping
Thank
her.
you. Oh, Chihuahua.
Yeah, what color? Because I make sure, because she saw me doing it.
Okay.
And I don't want to do that to her.
Yeah. All right.
It's for our YouTube show.
Yeah.
Because she's
All right.
putting money away.
$29.20, and she's making those for you
Oh,
right now.
thank you.
Do you have enough, Chrissy?
Yes. That's for you as well. Thank you. Oh, she's not videotaping you. She's videotaping me. We're doing a show. We have a show. Okay, let me put this back there.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. The first time I ever had a Frappuccino, I was in Las Vegas, and it was so freaking hot. Oh my gosh, it's
Okay.
like,
Here are the venti.
Freaking hot here too. Can we have a tray?
Yes, oh, she's gonna get us a tray.
Oh,
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
get a tray? Okay, we put this in here.
and a straw.
There you go. You
Great.
want me to put the other ones in it? and
Yes,
then
please. Oh, thank you. Here
put
you
that one in
are.
it. Here, put that one in it.
Okay, now where were we? As we drink
Yes.
our delicious frappuccinos.
The first time I ever had one was in Las Vegas, and it was like, oh man, it was like finding an oasis in a desert. Very nice. But speaking of deserts, that's might be where we end up, Vera. Eventually. Oh, I already gave her. Well, I only gave her.
No, $6.
I gave her $3.
Give her another one.
Okay.
That's for you.
Oh.
'Cause I'm sure I didn't pay for John.
And there you go.
Okay. Here's another $1 for
Thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
too. You have your hands full. No, this is. You gave me 20 though. Remember?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's enough, just in case.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't like to. Oh, you know that.
Oh God, this is freaking cold right now on my legs. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Oh, you had a baby, huh?
No, it was full of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, he is homeless. All right, here we go. So what we were talking about before was actually we left off on life themes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
And that's what's so amazing about this philosophy. And here we go, bye, buddy. And what we do,
Mm-hmm.
and all the people that, all your clients.
Yes.
It's never boring, is it, Vera?
No, not ever.
Right.
Ever, ever, ever.
Because every single
Ever.
every single experience we go through,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lesson.
Right.
And it all comes into play. Our life themes.
I wonder if those two are having an affair.
I didn't see.
You always see these guys that were working, and then you see the car, and they're like snuck in somewhere.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, so it's always interesting. We all have a life theme.
Mm-hmm.
We have more than one. The second
Yep.
one rubs against the first one.
Correct.
What's Sammy's secondary theme?
I don't remember. I think humanitarian, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. So she's going to want a lot of justice for,
Yeah.
as a
A
human,
lot of people.
for
Makes sense.
situations happening in the world.
And yours is humanitarian
Yeah.
and.
Mine is humanitarian and rescuer.
But you know what? I beg to differ.
See, and that's what's cool about it,
Yeah.
is because after we learn our theme, then we get
Or
a new
maybe we
theme.
have 3.
I
would
would
be-
love to hear.
Because you are an experiencer too.
Oh God, yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And that's
And you are
oh
a
my God,
rescuer and you are a humanitarian.
it's so absolutely true.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's interesting,
God.
I'm not.
I know. But it's fascinating because that you couldn't be more right on about that.
Yeah.
It's like, not only do I want to rescue people, I'm going to do it myself. Like I'm
Yeah.
going to get in there and experience every single thing.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was
Right.
exciting.
That
and
was
very
exciting.
Fun.
Have
Thanks for joining
fun.
us.
Stay cool.